Here we're starting a back and bicep workout in the off season, and I just use these supporting exercises to strengthen my bench press and to help with my deadlift. I don't do a ton of reps. Biceps really, I just train them in the off season because I compete in bodybuilding. But other than that, they're really just Eddie Cohn calls them ornaments on a Christmas tree. They really don't do much for you in terms of powerlifting. So I'm just trying to put on mass, lift heavy, stay strong. These are pretty much warm-ups. Lat pull-downs don't give you the range of motion really to develop the lat significantly enough. So I warm up with those, and then chins are a big thing for me. I like the multi-joint effect of a chin-up. It's great for strengthening the back. Back's huge in bench. I talk about it, when I described how to implement a proper powerlifting bench. So you really need to focus on strengthening your back, and if you want a big bench. And I don't believe in doing a whole lot of reps and sets, and I talk about it here in this video. That volume I don't think builds tons and tons of volume doesn't build size in the off season. You really need to just take yourself to a whole new level.
Where should we start? Start with the 110s, 125s, start with the 135s. Or we go straight to the 200s. What do you think?
I like doing these rows. I know a lot of people use a ton of machines. I'm just not a big fan of the machines. You see me doing chins, you see me doing rows, you see me doing dumbbell rows, bent rows, deadlifts. It's just harder. I think that's why you see that even in the off season at 200, almost 280 pounds, you see my conditioning is pretty sick, and that's because I use these heavy multi-joint movements. It just makes the body just lean and muscular and grainy and hard, and it's just the way to go about training in the off season. Is use the things that create the biggest response for the body. I know everybody's high school gym teacher is going to talk to them about proper form, but on this exercise you're really just trying to hit the lower lats. If you bend over any further, you're using your lower back and glutes. So I'm just focusing on one particular thing here.
What stimulates growth? Set after set after set after set of non-maximal sets, or a few really heavy growth sets. If you have the energy for it, do a little more. But even then, I don't like to do sets that don't count. I don't like to work my way up the rack when I'm already warm, because then I'm washing dishes. I'm just doing repetitions for the sake of repetitions. I'm not getting any benefit out of it. The only time you make your muscles grow is when you create the stimulus for growth. And that comes from overloading them. Not from oxygen debt, but from muscle failure. It's two different things.
I think ancillary body parts are important, so I always try and train all the different body parts from all the different angles. But maybe only a set or two following a big workout is all it needs, just to touch it and make sure it's developed, so that it's not a weak point when you're training. And after doing a big back workout, you've already pre-exhausted your biceps. You don't need a whole lot of work. Here's Big Gabe Moan training for competition. Here's me in my off season. Still staying relatively lean.
Well, you notice I didn't show my back.
I'll alternate between a couple heavy finishing exercises for biceps after back. I might just do a couple of curls. Again, I'm not a huge volume because I've just pre-exhausted my biceps with the back workout. And maybe the next bicep workout, I'll just do arms by themselves, or bis and tris together, and do a little more volume, a little more pumping, a few more repetitions than this, not quite as heavy, to put some blood in there. And that would be more as I phase into a pre-contest bodybuilding phase as opposed to an off-season powerlifting phase. And these aren't cute either. I'm just not a big fan of perfect form. I mean, it's great for a beginner, but at some stage you're going to need to start utilizing more of your body to get stronger.
Nice, because especially if you got tendon problems, it's just constant tension, so it never hurts the tendons.
I'll do a lot of band work, and particularly because at my age the joints tend to take a beating from all the heavy weights. These bands are really effective at providing, bringing blood to the muscle and providing a good full range of motion without impacting the joint, so I don't aggravate tendonitis or anything like that. And it's constant tension, so it's not like a lot of weightlifting that you do. There's no tension at the top, there's no tension at the bottom. It's kind of like pulling on a guitar string sometimes, and that's what causes some of the tendonitis, when that thing just snaps and it releases tension, and then you put tension back on it aggressively like that.